trouble is part of the signs of your due season. Why is it so? Because when you are troubled, then you will be burdened to pray. Burden will come upon you. Have you ever woken up and then sometimes you just feel like praying, sometimes you feel like fasting, sometimes you feel like separating yourself, sometimes you feel like going on a retreat, sometimes you feel like withdrawing. You just feel a burden within you, yearning towards God, seeking God, a passion, a hunger. That is part of the sign that your season has come. When you felt a longing within you to declare a fast, could be a 24-hour fast, you finished it, you still find yourself burdened. You finish a 3 days fasting and prayers, there is still a burden to pray. You went into a 7 days and there is still a burden to pray. You have not even broken the 7 days, burden is increasing. You went into 14 days, you went into 21 days, you went into a 40 days, you finished 40 days and you are led to go for 70 days. You are finishing 70 days, 120 days. You are finishing 120 days, 300 days. All of these are signs that something is about to happen. You have been shortlisted for greatness. It's only great people that go through such program. People without destiny are never called to such high mountain. A call to serious devotion, serious consecration is a call to the highest top, the greatest top, the topmost top. So when you find yourself burdened to pray, to seek the Lord like you have never done before, when you feel the burden to separate yourself for higher consecration in order to set yourself apart unto God and unto what is coming, then know that you are at the verge of a major breakthrough. And when you truly set yourself apart to seek the Lord in a new way, one of the things that will start happening to you, number 3, is that God will start unfolding his plan to you, because he said, call unto me and I will answer and show you great and mighty things which you know not. So as you begin to seek his face, as you begin to call upon him, as you begin to cry to him, he will start showing you visions, revelations. All of that is part of the sign that your time has come. Some of the visions and revelations will be showing you will not be clear to you, they may not make sense to you, but journal those encounters. Gradually things will start unfolding and you start seeing the reality and the clarity of what God is saying. So there will be a clear revelation as time goes on. In Ezekiel chapter 1, reading from verse 1, he said, now it came to pass in the 30th year, in the 4th month, in the 5th day of the month, as I was among the captives by the river of Kibar, that the heavens were opened and I saw visions of God. Verse 3, the word of the Lord came expressly unto Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buzi, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river Kibar, and the hand of the Lord was there upon him. Who would have explained it to Ezekiel that it was in the midst of the captives that the heavens will be opened upon him, and that it is in captivity that his destiny will open up? God usually begins great things in the worst situation. God didn't start his destiny until he was in captivity. He was in the worst condition, worst situation, that he had open heaven. And when the heavens opened upon him, that was when he saw clearly. Now, the man we are talking about, by the time you study the book of Ezekiel all through, you realize that this man has been a very devoted person. He had been a priest for 30 years of his life, devoted, consecrated. As a matter of fact, when God was trying to give him some instruction, he was protesting that there was no pollution or contamination that has ever entered his mouth. That's a high level of consecration. And to think that such a person will go into captivity is very strange. If you are here, you are always complaining and running your mouth. I don't know why this is happening to me. Where is God now? Has God left the heaven? Yeah. With all your righteousness, with your fornication and adultery, you don't know why things are happening to you. If a holy man like Ezekiel went into captivity, and it was in captivity that his destiny opened up, so complain. Did you read of a man called Daniel, teenager, who lived a high profile consecration life? It is important that you understand the plan of God for your life, because when you understand the plan of God for your life, you will stop complaining, because God can choose to use that bitter experience to make your life better.